have they buried the queen? Is she buried yet? Because I mean, they took on tour.
They're gonna put her body. She gonna be on the Tom Joyner cruise. Her casket is gonna be on display.
Shit,
they're gonna have her at Essence Festival.
Hey, well, if it's the Tom Joyner cruise, there's gonna be a lot of caskets on that old ass boat. Shit, all them nigga, the Grim Reaper is on that boat. Like, hey y'all, like
who's next?
Yeah, the Grim Reaper dancing on the damn Tom Joyner cruise.
Oh like, yeah, it's some old, it's some elderly folks on that cruise. But anyway. So I'm talking to my son the other day, last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking to him about. I told him something. I want to know if this sounds crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, so you're 19 right now. I said, the next 5 years, you should be, when it comes to dealing with relationships and girls and all that, you should be plotting and like pre-gaming for when you turn like 26, 27. You should be pre-gaming chicks to be wife material. If being a husband is something you want to be. If being a husband, because he wants to be married. I said, so by the time you're 26, 27, 28, you could be figuring out, okay, this is wife material right here. I said, now if you kicking it with the same chick at that time that you kicking it with now, that's probably your wife material, because y'all, if you put 7, 8 years in with a chick, that's probably the one you need to go ahead and lock it down with. I said, but if you're not, if you're not with nobody at 25, 26, you need to be, that next relationship you go into, you need to be feeling her out for wife material. Because if not, you're about to waste 4 or 5 years of your life. And you're going to look up, you're going to be 30, you'll be back by yourself again, no kids, and trying to figure shit out.
Dude, that's interesting you say that, because I know a couple of good brothers, great looking guys, make a nice amount of money. You know, they mess with the whores or the web or whatever, but they're single. They can't find a good person. So
Give me names and numbers. I got somebody for them.
I guess it's.
How old are they?
40.
Oh, they're too old. Damn.
40, man. Yeah.
I need a son-in-law, but he's got to be he got to be under 35.
Why?
She don't want to go that old.
Why not?
She figured she figured a dude that's 30. My daughter's 27. She figured a dude that's 35 is too old. She said 34 is her cutoff. I'm like, okay, but a lot of dudes at 34 don't have their shit together yet. You want somebody who got their shit together, motherfucker probably gonna be 35, 36,
Most
37.
men don't really even hit their stride till they about 50.
Well, you start.
I think about 50.
You start figuring it out in your 40s.
Yeah.
You really hit that shit at 50. But if you ain't figured it out by 50, and I feel like I was a late bloomer because I wasted my whole 20s being a criminal. But I realized the other day, I said, you know what? I'm doing okay. And you know what made me realize I was doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
Several months ago, I had bought tickets. I think this is like back in March. I bought tickets to go see New Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my wife were going to take a little road trip, go see New Edition. Third row seats. Tickets was like $900 total.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up not being able to go. And I knew a couple of days in advance I wasn't going to be able to go, so I was going to go through this Ticketmaster process where you can sell your tickets back to Ticketmaster. But somehow another shit got jammed up, and I'm not sure whether or not they accepted my offer to resell my tickets. And then I went on there a couple weeks later, and it said that my resale window had closed or whatever. I'm not sure if they ever gave me the $900 back. That's how I know I'm doing okay.
Oh, good for you.
Because there was a time in my life.
Boy, you had to drive out.
I would have been at the Ticketmaster home office with weapons.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But the fact that I don't know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
See, because let me tell you something about when you broke. Now you've been blessed. You've been fortunate that you've done well.
I've hit some rough patches.
From the time you was a young adult. You've done well.
But I've hit some rough spots.
But when you're broke, you know exactly to the penny how much money you got in that motherfucking bank.
You do.
And if you like when you pull that goddamn debit card out,
you happy when it go through,
and you swiping that bitch, and you hoping, you like, hey, did that check clear yet? You know what I'm saying? Like when you can remember those days to where you know to the penny.
Bro.
I don't know I got $78 on this card. This shit's 75, 80. You know, like when you don't know exactly to the penny how much money you have, that's when you know, okay, I've turned the corner. But I think at 50, every man should be in that position.
Yeah.
I talk about that on stage. I talk about how young girls like fucking with older guys because 9 times out of 10, older dude like me gonna have his shit together. I ain't gonna have no fucking disease because I got health insurance. I'm gonna have a decent fucking car because most older dudes ain't gonna drive no piece of shit car. True. That be breaking down and shit. Nigga, ain't no lights on my dash. God damn it, I ain't. You know, because you're responsible.
Yeah.
You're responsible. You have extra. You have a girl that's want to date a 50-something-year-old dude. Know that if she need her brakes done, he can get her some brake pads, and he not gonna get the bottom level. He gonna get the ones that's good.
Yeah.
Like you should just have your shit together at 50.
Yeah.
And I think it's unfortunate when people don't. And I know everybody's path is different. But there's no excuse for you to have some. If you got the same problems at 50 that you had at 23, you done made and we all know people like that. I don't know if you know. Do you know anybody like that that's in their 50s that basically still had the same issues they had at 23? Dude, I got a partner right now. This nigga 56.
Shit, yeah.
Motherfucker still be calling me to borrow $40.
Comedians, hell yeah. There's motherfuckers out here, boy.
You should never need to borrow $40.
As a man.
As a grown-ass 50-something-year-old man.
Say 45 or 38.
Nigga, I would ask for 200 before I would ask for 40. I would say, hey, man, I need $200. For some reason, that's less shameful than saying I need $40.
And you should, like, get a black cap to put over your tooth where it look like your tooth missing. Because I think if you ask for money with a missing tooth, it's like, oh, shit. Like people will be more willing to like, all right, man, I got you, bro. I appreciate that shit, man. It just been rough on me, man.
You know what else bothers me? I got to take a flight. I got to fly out to Dallas on Sunday, right? Let me tell you what bothers me last time I was at the airport. They need to go up on the price of Clear and TSA PreCheck.
Oh,
they need to triple that goddamn price.
Yeah.
Because there's too many motherfuckers with privileges now, man. I don't appreciate that shit.
Yeah, I was breezing
I got TSA and fucking Clear because I wanted to bypass certain bullshit.
You had to pay for that.
Now, the line for TSA PreCheck, I'm like, y'all ain't charging enough for this shit. Yeah. It's like $180. I think Clear is $189.
Yeah, like
and TSA PreCheck is like $85, and then you gotta do background check and all that.
Yeah.
They need to make that shit $400, man.
Yeah. Now
I never thought I would be at a point where I'm saying that shit need to be higher.
Well, nah, you got.
But that shit need to be higher.
Nah, you could pay for that special check-in.
The worldwide.
No, the suite, the concierge.
Oh yeah. I went through that. I went through with Brad a couple months ago.
You loved it, didn't you?
Oh, that shit was sweet.
How much? Let's see.
She didn't tell me how much it was.
I'm gonna look.
But that shit was sweet. The concierge that came and picked up. The concierge met us at the TSA, walked us through a back door, down to the SUV, loaded our bags in the SUV, drove us across the ramp over to, because our flight was delayed a little bit, so she drove us to the Delta Sky, the Sky Room or whatever. Mm-hmm. Sat in there, ate, drank, chilled.
They got all the liquor.
Concierge came back up, picked us up, and then took us out to the plane when it was time to get on.
I think I'm gonna buy it just to do a YouTube.
That shit's sweet.
I'm like just gonna pay the money.
How much
it's
is
like probably $2 or $3 grand
for the year.
Hell no.
Per flight?
You goddamn right.
You pay per flight,
bruh. I
thought it was like a service that you pay for that lasts for the year.
Let me ask Siri. Siri, how much does VIP airport concierge service cost in Atlanta?
I found this on the web.
The cost $3,500 for domestic flights, and that was in 2018, so it's probably more than that.
But is it per flight or is it per?
think it's per flight, bro.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
dude. You could damn near get a charter a private jet.
No. The cost $99 to $299 per person for either arrivals, departures, or connections, and depending on the airport and level of service booked.
Oh shit, that ain't nothing.
It costs $3,500 for domestic flights. I don't know.
That got to be for that. I think it's a yearly pass you get. I think it's an annual thing you re-up for. I think she mentioned something about
so
that.
You have to pay the year, and then you pay the $400 or $500 on top of that.
I don't know. I'm not about to find out. I'm somewhere in between that, and they should charge more for TSA. I just want them to charge more for TSA pre-check because I want to feel special. I just want to feel a little bit special. When I go to the airport, I want to walk up.
Right. So
and then too, and here's the other thing that pissed me off at TSA pre-check. Once you go through the little scanner thing, I shouldn't have to put my shit on no belt. I don't feel special when I got to put my shit on the belt and walk through the thing. No, I got TSA pre-check. I got clear. Y'all got my eyes. Y'all got my eyeball scanned. Y'all got my DNA. I should be able to walk through TSA, keep my bag on my back, and walk my ass to the gate. Why y'all got to check my shit? I done already checked out.
I'm going to try to do this.
I'm a decent person. I'm already checked out.
You know what? I'm going to splurge because we're going to Turks and Caicos in October, and I'm just going to say, fuck it.
Yeah, I would do it like that.
This. I'm going to try this shit.
Like, I got a 25th wedding anniversary coming up in December, right?
Where y'all want to go?
I think Hawaii.
Oh, you been to Hawaii before?
No.
What part?
I was going to ask you about it because I don't know where to go.
Oh, that shit is beautiful.
I don't know where to go.
We stayed at Kona, on the island of Kona. That's the big island, so it's very relaxing. It's calm. I mean, I didn't go to Maui or no shit like that, but I mean, it was beautiful, man. That air is different.
So the cost to go to Hawaii, I could probably budget out what, $5,000?
Probably 6 or 7.
6, $7 grand. That's for, cause lodging. I'm guessing all that shit is high as fuck.
Yeah. And food is very
ain't no
expensive.
$115 rooms.
Fuck no.
They don't have Motel 6 in Hawaii.
No, nigga.
Super 8.
You gonna pay, but it's beautiful.
Days in, confidence.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
I don't stay in shit.
That's
hotel.
what I'm saying. As people continuously fight over racist shit or color, that's what's happening.
Right.
People are getting richer. They live in. There's nothing to go to Hawaii, nothing to buy these VIP services.
And just for the record, there will not be a civil war in America.
No.
In 20. People are too fucking comfortable. Like when I watch people move, like if you just go out into the world, whether you're at a mall, whether you're downtown, whether you're in a shopping center or whatever, and you just watch people move, airport, you just watch people moving around. 90% of the people moving around just want their week to be cool. They just want their week to be good. They looking forward to the weekend. They got shit planned. They watching football games. They taking a trip. They going to visit their son in college to watch him play fucking volleyball or whatever the fuck they doing. Most people don't give a fuck about the stuff that the politicians think that people give a fuck about. I'm a political junkie. I'm a minority. Most people don't know the shit I know about politics, and most people don't give a fuck. They just want their life to be cool. Like most people think, oh, well, because Trump and the MAGA people, and if anything happens to him, these people are going to ride. Dude, that's about fucking 2% of the population that feels like that.
We are very.
Motherfuckers ain't really about to take to them streets and start shooting up shit.
Very fucking comfortable, dude.
Yes. People don't want. Most people just don't want no smoke.
Like, dude.
I'm talking about even racist white people.
Well, dude.
They just want to be quietly racist. They don't give a fuck enough to disrupt their life.
If I didn't have my phone, I don't even know I don't know where to go.
Right. But do you really believe that there's a significant number of people that are ready to just throw it all away, pick up rifles, and go in the streets shooting? No, bro. We are not that country.
We're not built
because we too comfortable.
Yeah, man.
And we got too much shit.
We are not.
The iPhone 14 is coming out. Ain't no motherfucker trying to be in no civil war.
Do you plan on getting that?
No.
This the exact same phone.
It's the exact same phone.
And is that a Pro Max?
No, this is just a regular 13.
Damn.
That's why it's so small.
Yeah, I gotta get my
this
Pro
shit,
Max.
yeah, this shit feels.
I'm thinking
I
about
feel
getting
emasculated.
a 14. I'm thinking about getting me a 14.
I
If
mean,
I could
cause
trade this in.
but you a label whore though. You like.
Well,
shit.
no, you know I do.
You do
all
shit
the,
like that just because you want to say you got a 14.
No, that's
You
not
a
true.
label whore.
No.
If you was a girl, you'd be a gold
I'm-
digging materialistic
I
bitch.
would. I would be
You
a
would be
whore.
a bitch.
I would be a nasty.
What kind of
whore.
girl would I be? What kind of girl
You
would
would
you
be a piece of shit.
I'd be a slut.
You would, oh God, boy, you would be man.
I would be selective about who fucked me.
Oh no, you would be.
I wouldn't be
disgusting.
fucking with any kind of dude.
You,
I would
you'd
only
be one
fuck
of them
certain type of
NBA
dudes.
hoes. You'll be going to the games and
You would too.
yeah, I'll be right with you.
I wouldn't be fucking with no broke nigga. Ain't no broke nigga getting that pussy.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I'd be
No,
disgusted.
man.
I would be disgusted.
Oh my
Thank
God.
God, I'm a man. Shit.
What when I was locked up, we used to talk about weird shit. Like when you in jail, when you in prison, you talk about weird shit.
When you was in prison, was it mostly warm in there all the time? It was never, the temperature never right, is it?
Nah, it ain't never right.
It's either too cold or too hot.
Yeah, most time, yeah.
It's never comfortable.
Yeah, because one time the AC went out for like 3 weeks. That shit was horrible. In the summertime, the AC went out for 3 weeks. That shit was a fucking nightmare. But listen, like you sit around talking to niggas, right? And you should be looking for shit to talk about. 'Cause you got hours and hours to fill. Be like, hey, dog, it'll be a conversation like, hey, man, so look, check this out. I was thinking about this shit. This shit weird. This shit gonna sound weird, but you hear me out. That you know, nigga about to say the borderline gay shit, right?
Yeah.
Hey, where do we woke up tomorrow at like and all the men had pussies and all the women had dicks?
Bro, how did you, and you just sitting there and be quiet? Man, my brother.
And then it just get quiet. It'd be a group of like 8 dudes. And then shit just get quiet. Cause like, huh?
Dude.
I'm just saying, Shawty, what if all the girls had dicks, man? And they had to fuck us.
I can't do jail. Dude, I got, I went to jail. I went to jail one time, but I was just in a holding cell, bro. And I was like, this is fucking horrible, dog.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
In New Orleans.
It's bad.
And I had never been, you know, I'm a square
It's
shit.
bad.
I've been there.
It's bad.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. Niggas was coming in there. We all in the holding cell.
Yeah.
It's one little toilet.
Yeah.
It's open.
Yeah.
Everybody can see you if you got a shit. Now, what if I had the shit? I just got a shit.
I've had to do that.
And you got, was you look? Did you
I was in the Fed.
So when you shit, you just look down?
Yeah. I was in the Fed. I was in the holding cell. I was in the Richard Russell building, in the federal courthouse, downtown Atlanta. I was going to a magistrate hearing. It was like a pre-trial magistrate hearing, but I was still locked up. And I had to be in a holding cell. There was about 6 dudes in there in the holding cell, right? Some little Vietnamese gang members. The motherfuckers was wilding out, talking loud, laughing and shit. I had bubble guts. I had to go bad. Mm-hmm. And the toilet was just steel toilet, just kind of in the corner of the room. And I just had to. You just try to be respectful and tell the other, hey man, I gotta drop one.
Yeah, that shit was stinking.
Oh, shit's horrible. Like nothing is more humbling than pulling down your pants, sitting on the toilet in front of 6 other grown ass men.
Was one nigga just watching you and shit?
If he was, what was I gonna do?
Nigga,
What was I gonna do?
When I was in that holding cell, bro, it was about 12 or 13 of us. This was in New Orleans, man. And it was so crazy. Like, niggas was trying to smoke around the toilet. So the smoke, you know, they trying to smoke around the toilet. And then one nigga came in that bitch, bro. It ain't nothing but cement and steel.
Right.
Man, when I tell you that nigga just looked at everybody, laid down that bitch, went to sleep on his back.
Yeah.
Like, but he looked so comfortable.
That's one of them dudes that's used to being there. Dude, I've been locked up in my 20s, between 22 and I say 32. I probably got locked up while I was in holding cells and shit like that, county jail and all that. I probably got locked up probably 9 times.
Damn.
For various different shit. Right?
Well, do you think you could have done state time?
Nah. I don't know. Well, I mean, I did 3 months in the county one time.
Damn.
In Fulton County. That wasn't no joke, but that's a whole different animal.
Where's
from
that
state.
low? That's Rice Street? Is that
Yeah.
where Young Thug is?
Yeah.
What is it like down there?
Oh, it's a hellhole. It's a fucking hellhole, especially if you're on the 6th or 7th floor.
So what do you think Young Thug is going through in jail right now?
Oh man, I can imagine. Cause when I went in, I was broke, so it ain't like I was losing shit. I ain't have nothing anyway.
So Young Thug is famous.
But to be a dude that was at the level that he was at financially, living lavish, enjoying the finer things, the bad bitches, the Rolls Royces, the top floor penthouse condo living, traveling the world, to go from that to that.
What?
That's
So with him
nightmare.
being there, how are the inmates acting towards him?
nightmare.
How are the inmates acting towards him right now? They trying to kiss his ass.
I think
they can
the cool, like the difference between him and, let's say, okay, if Drake went there, it would be a different story because Drake ain't no street nigga.
Right.
Thug is a street nigga. So I think he's probably had just reverted to his original self. Once you go in there, you ain't Young Thug, the high life dude. You're Young Thug, the street dude.
But are other niggas?
I think they respect that because
his ass.
I'm pretty sure they are.
So if Drake was in there, he would have a problem.
Oh, Drake would be somebody's bitch.
Really?
Oh my God, Drake would be wearing lipstick in that motherfucker.
Nah, man. Because I think dog.
What you mean Drake as Drake?
Bro, if Drake went to jail right now, this is what would happen. I think.
Then people kiss his ass because he's a superstar.
Right.
Right.
This
but
what
I'm saying,
like,
if Drake wasn't a superstar.
No. I'm saying Drake is Drake.
Right.
Nobody, because if somebody tried him, it's gonna be another nigga want to get in his good graces. Like, hey,
right,
gonna fuck him up.
Right. Because he's trying to get some shit on his book. He's trying to get his people some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a whole nother level. That's like if Diddy or somebody went to prison.
So what's happening to R. Kelly? What is R. Kelly going through right now?
I think R. Kelly is. If I'm R. Kelly, I'm hanging myself. Like I'm not even going. You hang a 30 on me, and I'm 55. I'm hanging myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, just find. I need to find a belt, a shoestring, something. But I'm not doing 30. I'm not doing 30.
30? You got more than that, I think.
I'm not doing 30, nigga. I don't see nothing. But if you add another whatever to it, all I see is that 30 spot.
That shit is crazy, bro.
You know how many calendars you go through in 30, looking at 30 years? If you pull up your calendar on your phone, you can't even scroll forward to 30 years from now.
Do you think he's going to kill himself in jail?
I would. I'm not sure that's fucked up to say. I'm not saying, because I'm a R. Kelly fan. I love Kells as an artist. But at this stage of my life, 30 years on me is going to be 30 days if I can find a rope. 30 years, I'm not doing 30 years.
I wonder who they sent to kill.
Doing 30 years, bro.
Who did they send to kill that rich billionaire dude? What was his name?
Epstein?
Yeah.
Oh, did you ever watch Scandal? Did you ever watch the TV show Scandal?
I watched Scandal.
They got people. They got people. They got teams. They got people that can go in and do what need to be done.
Do you think they got a guy,
without a doubt,
a covert they just put in jail to go get him?
It's their system. They don't have to do. It's their. We're holding you in our house. If I'm holding you in my house, I don't need to go through no hella crazy to get somebody. I just turn off what I turn off. I send in who I send in. They do what they got to do. Who's to say he's dead?
So look.
Who's to say he's dead? Who's to say that he wasn't made to look dead or made to be, he died, he hung himself, whatever. They shipped that motherfucker off that island, to an island somewhere. Hey, man, new identity. Watch Scandal. Scandal was so on point. Scandal was so on point with how the treacherous shit that goes on in this government. That I think that once, I think she got to a certain point where she was telling too much truth, and they said, "Look,
bro, I think
they sure need to go off."
They took him out. I think he had too much information.
Oh, they might have took him out.
I think he got videos of them.
Oh yeah, he probably got a lot of shit.
Dude, do you realize a motherfucker bought this nigga a $400 million mansion?
Yeah,
because I guess he must add dirt on. Like, I guess. If you peeing on little girls or these guys were pedophiles or whatever, he had hidden cameras and
shit. They called it Pedophile Island. I
think he had shit on Clinton.
Dudes do regular shit.
Presidents.
Dudes right now, they be going down to Costa Rica and the Dominican and preying on the little girls.
I guess.
You know that almost happened to us when we went to. You wasn't on that trip with us when we went. It was me, Marvin Hunter, Laugh. Who was down there? We was in the Dominican when we did the show for the when the morning show went down there. But you wasn't on that show in 2015, were you? But one of the promoters took us to a strip club supposedly, where we was gonna, He said, "Hey man, if anybody want to, get down. I know the owner, man, and he gonna bring the girls out. If anybody want to get down, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, cheap, low." Dude, they took us to the strip club. It was in the daytime. Them girls came out. It was like probably 20 girls. When I tell you, every one of them motherfuckers looked like they was 14.
You got the fuck out of there.
Boy, I said, whoa. I said, what the fuck is this, bro? Me and I remember I know Marvin was there. We looking at each other like, what the fuck?
I could hear Marv. Man, what the hell going on?
Yeah. I'm like, man, if you don't get up the fuck, man, if you don't get up the fuck about here, man, what? Like, what kind of shit? I'm looking around at them like, if one motherfucker even looked like you about to be like, yeah.
Cause you got daughters, so you really knew.
Oh, that shit was creepy as fuck, man. I said, really, nigga? I said, what a grown bitch is at? I said, what is this? I said, no. I said, bro, this ain't that kind of trip. I said, I don't know who been down here before, but this ain't that kind of trip.
Pedophile.
But they be going down there, man.
But why they ain't killed Ghislaine Maxwell, I wonder?
Dude.
I guess she just not gonna talk. They probably told her, bitch, if you say something, killing
they probably told
everybody.
Her, they probably told her, look, take this little, what they put on her, a 10-piece?
Let me see.
I think they put like a 10-piece on.
Let me see what she got.
Dude, because once you...
How much time did Ghislaine Maxwell get?
Here's what I found from 9news.com. Ghislaine Maxwell faces up to 70 years in prison.
Dude, they'll lock her ass up for 2 years maybe. In a low security prison, quietly release her, give her a new identity, and ship her overseas. And she live her life with a nice little package. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dude, they don't get
No, she got 20 years, bro.
Yeah, she's not gonna do 20 years. She might do 2. Dude, think of how much stuff that happened since she got convicted. Ain't nobody thinking about her no more.
And they said
all they gotta do, they could move her out of there today.
They said that Epstein dude
and send her ass to Switzerland.
Epstein was an asshole, bro. They said he was a dickhead.
Dude,
bro.
They could take her out right now, move her ass to Switzerland, new identity, set her up. She good. If she keep the secrets, all she gotta do is, hey, I'm gonna keep the secrets. And if I ever surface as myself talking,
did they do a movie on him yet?
Epstein?
Yeah. Nah,
the movie, because the shit ain't over yet. I mean, the fallout from all that is still going on.
They gotta be doing.
Man, I'm telling you, Scandal. What was the producers? The lady who produced Scandal. That was the most accurate. Like, if you look at Scandal, if you read John Grisham novels or Tom Clancy novel, not John Grisham, but Tom Clancy. If you ever read Tom Clancy novels that talk about espionage and political corruption and this, the lies and the deceit and all the kind of treacherous shit that goes on behind the scenes in politics, it'll all make sense. It'll all make sense.
No, they are doing a movie on this shit. They gonna do a movie.
Yeah, but people like that don't sit in prison for 20 years. Regular people sit in prison for 20 years. Motherfuckers who's got a net worth of $400 sit in prison for 20 years. People like that, they don't go to prison for 20 years.
Said he was
it ain't happening.
Oh boy,
it ain't fucking happening.
Wow. Well,
I hope you learned something today.
Yeah, we learned a lot. I mean, we covered a broad range of topics. This was great. I'm gonna be. I guess I don't know if this will come out by that time.
No, it won't. So don't bother.
Well, I'm gonna say it. No, definitely I can say this. I'll be at the Baltimore Comedy Factory. Let me see. I'll be headlining Baltimore Comedy Factory.
And when is this gonna be?
This will be. Oh damn. Let me see.
I got some dates, TBA.
Oh, Baltimore Comedy Factory, October 29th to the 30th. That's going to be Halloween. And you back at Uptown.
No, man. I agree. They give me a nice bag. They give me a nice bag for this shit.
Really?
And I don't know why. But
John Hinton.
I'm gonna be there.
Somebody said I look like fucking John Hinton. I'll beat y'all ass.
Y'all look nothing alike.
That look cool, man. And you doing 3 dates?
Nah, man. They got him for one of the events. They got me for one of the events, and they got Joe Claire for one of the events.
Good.
This is at the Ivy Community Center, man, November the 12th. So,
And where's
November
that
the 12th.
located at?
It's in Atlanta, Georgia. Just go to my Instagram, Special K913,
Stone Road.
or go to my Facebook fan page, K Douglas Comedy. And, yeah, holla at your boy, man.
That's it, man. We are out of here. 2 Virgos in the mic.
We out of here like last year, Penny.
That's a wrap.
It's over.